One of the most powerful ways to use sensor tracks is to automate your end of shift, end of day, and end of week reporting. A lot of companies today, even if they have automated data collection, still do this manually by summarizing that data into Excel and then distributing that via email. With sensor tracks, you're actually able to automate all of that and take the data that's entered into sensor tracks and then send it out automatically to all the different people that are interested in it. So this dashboard is an example of a daily production report of how two departments in a facility ran. So what we see here is an overview of each individual machine that's sorted by the deficit, or how short was I against my targets. So we can see that injection molding 1 was 2,100 parts short, injection molding 2 was 900 parts short, and then on down the line. Negative numbers mean we exceeded our targets. So then we can look at other columns too, like what was the target? How many good products did we produce? What was our average cycle time? You can see we have a lot of zeros here where the machines actually didn't run. We'll take a look at that in a second as well. And then we can look at the breakdown of our OEE components, such as availability, performance, and quality across those shifts. And then down here, we can look at our top 15 downtime events. So by machine, by reason code, why were we down? So we're looking here at packaging 2 was idle, so was 3, so was 4, and it was happened 3 different times for an average of 480 minutes and a total of 1,440 minutes. But then we can go on down the line and look at injection molding 3. It had a ton of downtime that was uncategorized, so these are probably short stops that we need to take care of. But the idea with the top 15 downtime events is it gives you a punch list for maintenance, engineering, and production to start working down to knock off your biggest areas of downtime waste. And we can do the same thing from a scrap perspective. So here we can pretty easily see that injection molding 1 has a lot of problems, and we need to put some focus on that. Maybe this is also why the packaging machines are idle, because we're so short. So we can see that it has a lot of downtime, so it's got a lot of jams, and those jams are also probably producing a lot of scrap. And then we can also take a look at our part counts. So we're producing the bodies for the AirPods here that go in your ears, left and right. So we can see how short we are, how far ahead we are from a part perspective. The other thing that we can see is comments that happen throughout the shift. So if the supervisors or the operators of the machine need to provide a little bit more detail about what happened during that shift, maybe what happened on injection molding 1, they can do that. But not only can you look at this from a daily perspective, you can look at it shift by shift. So maybe I want to look at first shift and how they did. I can look at second shift. I can even change out to a longer time period to see maybe if these downtime events are really anomalies. So I could go and look at, maybe this is my end of week reporting from last week, change it to last week. I want all shifts, hit apply, and now see where we are. They didn't change that much. Our top 3 machines are still the same from a downtime perspective. Our top 4 machines are still the same. Injection molding 3's got a lot of issues. Packaging is idle, and on down the line. So you can see with a couple clicks, I just looked at end of day, so the entire day of yesterday. I looked at end of shift for first shift, and then I went into end of week looking at last week, all within just a couple of minutes. So our customers find a lot of value in this because it keeps everybody on the same page, and then they have real-time information about whether or not they won the day and are they on target for the week. And as a reminder, this can be delivered via a dashboard subscription to your inbox every day, or at the end of every shift, or at the end of every week, however it's set up. So to learn more about sensor tracks, please visit the website and request a demo.